Teams.
Okay. This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, I will now put you in teams to speak about how many sports you can think of. You have just 2 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. I heard lots of really good sports then. Write in the chat as many sports as you can think of, and I will give points for each correct sport. So everybody write in the chat. For example, I will write football. Swimming, well done. 1 point for Celia's team. Boxing, excellent. Basketball, another point. Any more? Tennis. Climbing, brilliant, Celia. Basketball, yeah. Golf, brilliant one. Hiking, excellent. Any more? Oh, volleyball, missed that one. Yeah.
Don't like it.
Baseball. Badminton, wow. Eamon, gymnastics, excellent. Rugby, Celia. Wow. Wow, what a brilliant start. Handball, Tamer.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm making notes of how many points you're getting for your teams. Okay, let's continue. So round 2. Who am I? Here are some photos of 5 famous people who have been to the Olympics. Work with your team to find out who each person is by reading the descriptions. For example, Ian Thorpe. Which picture shows Ian Thorpe? Have a look here as fast as you can. Read now, really quickly, this description to work out which is Ian Thorpe.
Picture for land for Maya Hammond.
Can we answer now? Oh,
Yes, go on, is it Myra?
Yes.
Myra,
Land is
Land for picture 4.
correct. How do you know, Myra? How do you know this is Ian Thorpe?
Because
he's a swimmer.
He's a swimmer.
Well done. Yes, perfect. So work together in your teams to work out who the other people are. You have just 2 minutes. Take a screenshot now.
You just. Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nadia Kumanishi is a retired gymnast from Romania. In 1976, at the age of 14, she was the first gymnast to get a perfect score of 10 Nadia won 5 Olympic gold medals. I
Number
think
one.
it's number 1 or number 3. What is number 1?
Number one.
Number one. Number
Number-
one.
Sarah, story is.
Tamar,
Yeah.
can we read to Alexandra or Aima?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, no problem. Sorry.
Sarah's story is
Okay.
Paralympian from Great Britain. She started as a swimming and in 1992 won 2 golds, 3 silver and a bronze medal. She then changed her sport and become a cyclist. In 20
Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a look. So again, we're going to try and score some points for our team. So team A, I'm going to ask Ayman. I think, am I saying that right, Ayman? So
Yes.
Ayman, for your team, team A, which
Yes.
picture shows Mia Hamm?
number 5.
Correct. How do you know, Ayman?
What?
How do you know that this is correct?
Because she's footballer.
Well done. Yeah. Excellent. For team B, let's choose, is it Armanagul? Am I saying that right? I do apologize if that's wrong.
Yes, Armangul.
Armanagul. So for
Yes.
team B, which picture shows Nadia Comaneci?
Number one.
Number 1.
Correct. How do you know?
Because she is a gymnast.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, back to team A. Alexandra, which picture shows Sarah's story?
Sarah's story, picture number 2.
No.
No?
No. No,
Number
number
three.
3.
Number 3. Correct. Yes. Alexandra, is there a clue in here that tells us that
3.
it's number 3?
I read she is a swimmer.
You're correct. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, this one. This bit here says she started as a swimmer.
But became a cyclist.
Correct. Became a cyclist. So she's a cyclist now. Yes, well done. Thank you, Alexandra. And for team B, I'm going to ask Mina, which picture shows Steve Redgrave?
Picture 2, because he's a rower.
Oh, well, let me show it there. A rower, well done. Rowing, do you do that on a bike or in a boat, Mina?
In a boat.
Correct. Perfect.
Yes.
Well done. Getting lots of points for your teams. It's looking quite equal at the moment. So let's try the next round. Round 3. Fastest finger. Here are some questions that I will ask you in a few minutes. Read the descriptions again and work with your team to prepare your answers to these questions. Take a screenshot now. You have 4 minutes. Off you go.
Mia, first question. Mia Ham is from the USA.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I agree.
Nadia is 44 or 45. She's got a friend. Excuse me.
She was 14 years old.
14, yes.
14 years
She
old.
was 14.
Yeah. Number 3, who used to play a different sport?
Sarah Storey.
Yes.
Yes. Because she started as a swimmer and finally she is cyclist. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Who did the Queen make a sword? What reason did she give?
Sir Steve Redgrave.
Mhm.
Who did-
Okay.
Why was it extra special for Jan
Well,
Thorpe
in the question
the
4, what reason did she give?
Ria,
What
did you
reason?
take a screenshot for the article or what?
No, not reasons. Reasons need she-
My connection missed.
We don't screenshot things.
I didn't see the article and I don't know what the question is.
Tamer, I will put it in the chat for you to use.
Okay, it will be. I appreciate that for you, Kate.
No worries. Can you see it, Tamer?
No, still.
No.
Still. No, still. I think maybe you put it in the general chat or.
Okay, I'll try just sending it just to you. Okay, it's in the chat. No?
Just I will send to you something. Did you see it?
Yes.
Send on this chat.
Okay. Did you get it? No.
No.
Okay, don't worry. We're going to come back together now anyway.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but I
Don't
missed
worry,
my.
it's fine.
From the USA.
Perfect. Well done. From Team B, let's have Ala. What is the answer to number 2?
Number 2, 14 years old. She was 14 years old.
Correct. Another point for Team B. Well done. Back to Team A. Question 3. Alexandra? Sorry, Alexandra, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Sarah's story.
Correct.
Sarah's story
How do you know, Alexandra?
used to play a different sports.
Yes. And
Sarah's story.
Mm,
Sarah's story.
correct. What was the sport she used to play, Alexandra?
She started as a swimmer.
And now?
And now is a cyclist.
Perfect, Alexandra. I'm very impressed. Brilliant. Okay. Team B. Let's have Ilya. Could you answer question number 4? Is Ilya there? No? Okay. Let's have Myra.
Okay,
Question 4.
picture number 2, Sir Steve Redgrave.
Perfect. That's the answer to the first part. And the second part of the question, Arman.
Because
Sorry.
he won a gold medal at every Olympics between 1984 and the 20s.
That's correct information. Brilliant. But what was the reason the Queen made
For
him a
services to rowing.
Perfect. Services to rowing. Excellent. Well done. I'm going to give Team B 2 points for that one because there was 2 questions really. So well done. Really good. Okay, the last question, Team A. Celia, question 5. Celia, question 5.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Okay. Because he won 3 gold and 2 silver medals.
He did. But why was it extra special at the Sydney Olympics, Celia? What was special about Sydney?
I I don't know. Hmm.
Uh,
I don't
Where
know.
he
Sorry.
grew up.
Thank you, Alexandra. Yes.
Ah,
What does he grew up? Does that mean he spent time there on holiday, or does that mean that's where he spent as a child?
as a child.
Spent as a child.
Perfect, brilliant. Lots of points for your team. I'm very impressed. Team A and Team B. At the moment, there's only 1 point between you. Brilliant. Okay. Final round. Persuade me. So, who do you think is the most successful and why? For example, maybe you think Nadia is the most successful because she was only 14 when she scored a perfect 10. Maybe you think another Olympian is the most successful. Work with your team and decide together who is the most successful. Think of 3 reasons why your team has chosen them to try and persuade me that they are the most successful. The team with the best reasons will get 3 extra points. So take a screenshot now. Do you have to agree on the same person in your team? When you're talking, do you have to agree on the same person? Yes or no? Tamer?
I didn't speak, actually. I didn't speak with them about that.
No, it's okay. I'm going to give you 4 minutes to talk together
Okay.
to decide in your team who
Okay.
is the most successful. Do you have to decide on one person?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Yes, you
we-
decide together on
Yes.
one person.
One-
Do you have to think of one reason or try and think of 3 reasons?
One reason.
One reason.
1, 3, 2.
Try and think of 3 if you can.
Okay.
3 reasons together why they are the most successful. Okay, you have 4 minutes.
Okay. A perfect score of 10. She won 5 Olympic gold medals. She was young and at the age of 14. Okay, that's for Nadia. For Sir
Yes.
Steve,
I think she's more successful.
really,
Successful.
I didn't write, but I will write with you. From Great Britain, he won a gold medal at every Olympics between 1984 and 2000. That means the Queen made him Sir Steve Redgrave in 2001 for services to rowing.
Same.
Sarah is a Paralympian from Great Britain. She started as a swimmer and in 1998 won 2 golds, 3 silvers, and a bronze medal. She then changed her sport and became a cyclist. In 2010, she was the first disabled cyclist in England to race non-disabled cyclist, which she won 3 gold medals. That's good
We
for.
must find. We must find a three person who is a very successful person.
I think the successful he won 5
I
Olympic
think it is
medals by one
Nadia Coman.
gold.
What
I
about you?
think, I think Nadia Kamanis. Sarah's story, 5 medals, gold medals, and Jan.
Take a 3 person. Why Sarah stars? 3 person.
3 person.
Alexander.
What do you think? Nadia, I think that's one of them. It will be Nadia. Okay.
I think this Nadia because one person. This is she won 5 Olympic gold medal.
Okay.
She very young, and number 3, she have good perfect score. This 3 person. What a how a person is very successful.
She was young. She was the first gymnast to get a perfect score of 10. She won 5 Olympic gold. Okay, that's for Nadia. I think Sarah also it was the second one or one of these 3 persons. Because she started, she mixed it between some sports. She started as a swimmer, and she in 1992 won 2 golds, 3 silvers, and a bronze medal in swimmer. After that, she changed to a cyclist, and she was the first disabled cyclist in England. Right? She won 3 gold medals at the Rio Paralympic Games 2000. That's the second one. I think that the third one is Sir Steve Redgrave, because he is a famous rower, and he won a gold medal at every Olympics from 1984 to 2000. And the Queen made him Sir Steve. Did you agree with me, or?
Welcome back. I heard some really interesting discussions of who is the most successful. So I wonder
Was
which
hard.
team. Sorry,
It was so hard.
hard to decide. Yes.
Yes.
So I wonder which team is going to be able to persuade me that the person that they have chosen is the most successful. So to start with, for Team A, I'm going to ask Tamer. Could
Yeah.
you tell me who you've chosen and why?
At first, we chose the first one, Nadia Comanche, because she was younger sports person. When she was the first gymnast to get a perfect score of 10, and she won 5 Olympic gold medals.
Excellent reasons, Team A. I'm very impressed, very persuasive. Let's hear from Team B. I'm going to choose Myra. Could you tell us who Team B have chosen and why?
All of us weren't agree with each other because some of us thought Nadia, some of us Sarah's story.
Okay.
But for me, I think Sir Steve Redgrave is the most successful because he won a gold medal at every Olympics. Between 85 gold medals I scored. Then the Queen made him Sir Steve Redgrave, and he's a famous rower.
All very good reasons. Thank you. Really, really good reasons why you could argue Sir Steve Redgrave is the most successful. Very difficult to judge Team A and Team B, but I'm going to have to go. I'm looking at the points here. I'm going to have to give the extra 3 points to Team A because they have agreed, they've worked together, even though some of them started off by having different opinions, they've agreed on one person. So 3 extra points to Team A. And that means that tonight, Team A are the winners. Congratulations. Brilliant work. Well done to both teams. Just before I pass you over to Anushka, I spotted some brilliant things during your conversations. One sentence I heard was, she won when she was young. What a brilliant sentence. I like the conjunction when. That was really good. And also when you were talking about Sarah's story, she won medals in 2 sports. A good way to summarize a reason why she was very successful. If we just have a quick look at these 2 sentences here. She was swimmer, but now she's cyclist. How could we change that sentence to make it correct?
She was a small, but she is. A swimmer. She was a swimmer.
She was a
A
swimmer.
swimmer.
A swimmer.
She is
But now she is
a
A
cyclist.
cyclist.
Yes, well done. We've just missed out the articles. I think that was something that you talked a little bit with Yasmin before. This is something that we looked at last week when we use this verb.
He is
ING. She enjoys rowing.
enjoying.
Enjoys
enjoying.
rowing.
He
Yes.
enjoys throwing.
Perfect. Well remembered. Well done. Thank you so much for joining in with the quiz tonight. You've done a brilliant, brilliant job. I'm now going to pass you over